We have breaking news that will dominate tomorrow's campaign coverage. It could be the most important information that we will have before votes are counted a week from tonight. And that information indicates that a week from tonight, at this very hour, we might already know who the next president of the United States will be. Way. It is virtually impossible to win the Electoral College for Donald Trump without Florida's 29 Electoral College votes. Florida is do or die for the Trump campaign.
But we're excited to be here to share these results for the first time with anyone publicly. We see this race as a 8-point spread in favor of Secretary Clinton, 48-40. Which really is challenging the conventional wisdom of what we've seen so far. I will say, in what we're seeing, as has been noted on your show and elsewhere on the network, a lot of the vote in Florida has already been cast and elsewhere. As of this morning, over 3.6 million votes have been cast. And so what's unique about this survey is our ability to actually poll people who have voted and see where they are. And there's been a lot of analysis of who's voted by party, but really no sense given of how they're voting. And really what's fueling this, honestly, somewhat surprising 8% margin for Secretary Clinton is the fact that she's performing incredibly strongly with registered Republican voters. So what we're seeing in this survey is Secretary Clinton is winning 28% of registered Republicans who have already cast a ballot in Florida. And that's a pretty substantial universe.
Tom, let me stop you right there. You're going to have to say that sentence again because the political media out there is taking notes right now. That is a stunning figure that you just announced.
It is.
28% of Republican early voters in Florida voting for Hillary Clinton.
That's right. So this includes voters who have voted by mail, absentee voters who tend to trend more Republican, and then also voters who have voted early vote in person tend to trend more Democratic. But that said, keep in mind, we're talking only about voters who are registered Republicans, and 28% of those voters are crossing over and voting for Secretary Clinton. When we look at the other side and we look at registered Democrats, there are no such defections. Donald Trump is winning only 6% of registered Democrats who have voted so far in this election. And when we look at the overall landscape, there's almost an identical number of registered Republicans and Democrats who have voted. It's a difference of about 0.4%. So this is really making up the difference that we're seeing in this poll, is this substantial crossover vote.
And what is the Clinton winning percentage at the moment with early voters?
So overall, she's up 28 points, and she's at, I believe, 53% with early voters.
So Hillary Clinton is at 53% just with the early vote.
That's right.